Good afternoon, good morning, guys, depending on where you find yourselves. Today we're going to talk about a shopping list, but it's not an ordinary shopping list. As you get older, your mobility changes, and it doesn't matter whether you're able or disabled, your mobility changes, but you still want to play a fulfill a role in your household, and I find myself wanting to do something similar, whether it be driving a car or helping unpack the groceries or whatever. But depending on the nature of your disability or where you are at the point in life, your mobility is going to become restricted. So, in conjunction with adding bread, milk, electricity, and all of those important things to your household shopping list, the things that we add on is obviously the budget for a carer to come in and help you keep yourself clean and shiny. And this is important because when we talk about things like division of labor, we deal with a range of issues, which does indeed impact on your intimate life. So if you can get issues like the division of labor sorted out, then you would be able to enjoy a better intimate life. And when you involve a physiotherapist to keep those limbs stretched, disability dependent, and you swim and you in the pool regularly, you'd have more mobility. So things like gestures of affection, intimacy, even some things like holding a hand, um, would be would trigger less of a spastic reaction. I suffer um, greatly with spasm, and being in the pool helps a lot. Even though I don't swim, the resistance of the water helps a lot. So when you're dealing with an intimacy issue, when it comes to positioning, um, the the suppleness that the pool gives you and the physiotherapist gives you uh, just allows you to position yourself better and have a much more relaxed, intimate time. Obviously, position dependent is up to you and your partner. And the thing about intimacy, it doesn't immediately starts when the bedroom goes closed. It starts in the car, on the Uber, on the way to the bus stop. I mean, um, I made a new friend recently, and we have a lot of fun. And she uses a power chair, and I use a manual chair. So what she does is she grips my manual chair and tugs me along on the power chair motor, and that's brilliant because it's probably the closest somebody like me is going to come to walking hand in hand through the shopping mall. So, and then when you have that sense of humor and that, for lack of a better word, romance, you can carry that through, and you have pleasant mornings together, pleasant evenings together, coffee in bed with your Sunday night program, and obviously, most importantly, look, we all adults here, and I pray that if children do stumble onto this, that the parents will be broad-minded enough to understand where I'm going with this. It's up to look. Discussions will have to take place in regard to uh, application of protection, not just for birth control, but also AIDS and HIV, and hopefully your significant other will also be broad-minded enough to administer protection. If you're the guy, or if you're the man, you can help your partner use a femidon depending on hand function or spasticity. um, in terms of cerebral palsy, um, I know of one woman whose name shall not be mentioned, but because of cerebral palsy, she suffers from vaginismus, and her partner is very understanding with regard to that. and they have a full and active life together. So it's about finding that ground of comfort, finding the point of intimacy, and having shared experiences, um, to drop that wall firstly. And remember, even though I mentioned at the top of the video, um, having a carer can facilitate a better division of labor, but the line between intimacy and caring for somebody can also be blurred, and it can also add on to the intimacy. 1 2 3 lift can also mean I love you. You know what I mean? So give it a try. Don't substitute my judgment for your own, but it certainly is worth a go.